Rashidun Caliphate quotes. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu anhu. If an ignorant person is attracted by the things of the world, that is bad. But if a learned person is thus attracted, it is worse. There is greatness in the fear of God, contentment in faith of God, and honor in humility. Without knowledge action is useless, and knowledge without action is futile. He who avoids complaint invites happiness. He should know that his heart is empty of faith when good advice has no avail upon him. Taking pains to remove the pains of others is the true essence of generosity. Beware of pride, because you will be returning to the earth, and your body will be eaten up by the worms. The more knowledge you have, the greater will be your fear of God. He who prays 5 times a day is in the protection of God, and he who is protected by God cannot be harmed by anyone. Do not look down upon any Muslim, for even the most inferior believer is great in the eyes of God. Umar ibn al-Khattab radiyallahu anhu. No amount of guilt can change the past, and no amount of worrying can change the future. Remind yourselves of God, for it is a cure. Do not remind yourselves of the people, for it is a disease. Do not grieve over what has passed unless it makes you work harder for what is about to come. The best way to defeat someone is to beat him at politeness. Sit with those who love God, for that enlightens the mind. When one's intention is sincere, God will suffice his needs, protect him, and guide him in his dealings with the people. What is destined will reach you, even if it be underneath 2 mountains. What is not destined will not reach you, even if it be between your 2 lips. Sometimes the people with the worst past create the best future. Hold on to your salah, because if you lose that, you will lose everything else. Do not put off today's work until tomorrow, lest work accumulate and you achieve nothing. Uthman ibn Affan radiyallahu anhu. Whoever seeks the pleasure of Allah, let him be of good cheer, but whoever seeks worldly gain will be a loser. Verily, the greatest of all the intelligent people is the one who controls his nafs and acts for his life after death. Worrying about the dunya is a darkness in the heart, while worrying about the akhirah is a light in the heart. The world is proud. Leave it alone lest it entraps by its guises, and teaches you pride which will keep you away from God. The thought of the spiritual world sheds light on the soul, but the thought of the terrestrial world casts darkness thereon. When the Muslims are disunited, they would falter in their faith, and would be bereft of their inherent strength. No one conceals something in his heart, but God causes it to be seen on his face, or in a slip of the tongue. O people, if I gave you all the world, that would not suffice as the price for your faith. One should not feel happy at the acquisition of wealth, nor should be feel aggrieved at its loss. Now one is to be held in contempt on account of poverty. Only he is to be held in contempt who is oblivious of his religious duties. Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu anhu. Do not let your difficulties fill you with anxiety. After all, it is only in the darkest nights that stars shine more brightly. The best deed of a great man is to forgive and forget. Nothing hurts a good soul and a kind heart more than to live amongst people who cannot understand it. When the world pushes you to your knees, you're in the perfect position to pray. Courtesy costs nothing, but buys everything. How strange is man that when he is afraid of something he runs away from it, but when he is afraid of God, he gets closer to him. Backbiting is the attempt of one who is incapable of doing better himself. Surely silence can sometimes be the most eloquent reply. There is no rest for the person who has envy, and there is no love for the person who has bad manners. A brother is like gold and a friend is like diamond. If gold cracks, you can melt it and make it just like it was before. If a diamond cracks, it can never be like it was before.